Good evening, obviously. My name is Greg Mills. I'm the band director at Cabarrus High School. It's a pleasure to announce the next collision tonight. So I just want to take a minute to introduce him. Robert Johnson is in his 8th year at Ronald Reagan High School in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, or Pufftown is the technical location, and he is in his 20th year teaching in North Carolina. During his time at Reagan High School, the jazz band, percussion ensemble, and the wind ensemble have performed at the annual North Carolina Music Educators Association Convention. The wind ensemble at Reagan has also performed at Carnegie Hall in Chicago. His marching band has also received numerous grand championships over the years, while his concert ensembles consistently earn superior ratings at the North Carolina Music Performance Education event every year. He is a regular conductor with the Wachovia Winds Youth Wind Ensemble and was a recent conductor of the North Carolina Ambassadors of Music, which toured France, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria in 2023. Most recently, he received the Award of Excellence in the Northwest District Bandmasters Association, Award of Excellence for the Western Region Jazz Section, and was selected as the Winston-Salem-Forsyth County Schools Band Director of the Year for 2024. Clearly, he is a great music educator, and the list of his accomplishments just keep going. I'm sure the students on stage have enjoyed his presence these past 2 days, but beyond being a great band director and a person, mentor to me, he is also a great friend. I'm honored to welcome the 2025 Cabarrus County Concert Band clinician, Mr. Robert Johnston.
Sound fantastic? I'll tell you what a joy it's been to have the opportunity to be here to work with these students. They're fantastic. I really appreciate their willingness to do the hard work over the last couple of days. It's certainly paid off, and the band directors of Cabarrus County for the invitation here. That piece was called Cut to the Chase. It's by Todd Stalter. The next piece we're going to do is one that's kind of special to me. I explained it to the kids yesterday. So when I was in high school, I was not the best student in the world. Band was like my place. And it was the activity that got me to go to school. And this was my band director, Mr. Wynn Justice at the time, was somebody that was a true mentor to me. And this was one of his favorite marches that we did. And this is actually, I had the opportunity to teach at Freedom High School for 6 years after I graduated from college. And this is actually his music that I stole while I was there. So this is his score. It's got his handwriting in it. He passed away a few years ago. So I'm kind of continuing the tradition of playing this in his honor. So this is Constitution State by Eric Osterman. That we're going to do. I just did this in the fall with one of our bands at Reagan, and I got to know it a little bit and study it. And this is part of Randall Stanbridge's Unbroken project. And this piece specifically talks about the importance of you, which is one of the reasons that I do this activity, and I love this activity, is because every single student on the stage individually is important. Without any one of these students, then it wouldn't be the same. It doesn't matter what you play, it doesn't matter what chair you are, every single one of them is important. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit more about that as we get into the next one. This is called Stay. direction as far as careers, and I had to make a decision. And going back to my high school days, when I was in high school, I dropped out of band to do some other stuff, and my band director fortunately invited me back. And then when I was in college, I did exactly the same thing. Dr. West from Western Carolina University invited me back. And those are two people really that have set my adult life on a whole different trajectory, and I just can't be thankful enough for that. And the reason I say and even bring this up is because I have a theory about music education. It makes your students get better test scores. All right, that's not it. All right, it does, and that's fantastic. But I want you to think about this. We talk about the importance of all of our students, and which then creates this importance for you. It kind of works both ways, right? So with what we are doing here, we are making literally better people. And when we have better people, we have a better society. And yes, absolutely. And that is why a big part of our activity is important. I talk to my students, we're not building the leaders of tomorrow because they're already leaders of today. And that is one of the things that really motivates me to wake up and go teach band every day. I absolutely love it, and it's very cool. So our next piece that we're going to perform for you, this is a James Swearingen piece. This is called In Times of Triumph. play one more for you here in just a second. Before we do, I have some thank yous as well. First of all, David Rivero, who helped throughout the rehearsals this week. He was really a big help and assistance. Also, Greg Dills, he worked with our percussion a little bit. And thank you for the introduction once again. Ed Harper coordinated so much with me coming into town over the past several months. And of course, Emily McNeil here at West Cabarrus High School. This is a fantastic facility. And I've really enjoyed my time here. Once again, you have fantastic children. I want you to know that. Sometimes when I do these clinics, I kind of leave that part out. Not here. Not here. No, you really do have some wonderful children on this stage and also getting ready to play here in a few minutes. So thank you again for coming out today and supporting band here in Cabarrus County and all of these wonderful students. We're going to finish with a piece. I thought this would be appropriate for today. This is called Celebration.